christmaswithelane.com, and welcome to the second of my 12-part Countdown to Christmas series, which has been scheduled to finish within the first week of December. I'm going to stamp this image from Reason for the Season, punch that coordinates with this, which you can buy as a bundle, but we're not going to be using that today. Using my Memento black ink and using this poinsettia image. Because it's photopolymer, we need our piercing mat, some scratch paper and my cardstock, and I'm going to be stamping one image. As you can see, because this is a glass pane or a window pane, you can actually see the flowers on the opposite side. So I'm going to have to fussy cut this. So obviously, if you need the mirror image of that, you won't be able to stamp, it won't marry up. But I'll show you a little trick. If you ink up your stamp again and stamp on a cello bag or a window sheet, so I'm using the leftover from the cello bags, and I'm stamping on the smooth side without the join, and then I'll flip it over, marry up the image to my cut piece, make sure that it doesn't move, and voila, I've got a front and back image. How cool is this? Stamp set is a 4-step stamping set. First you stamp your outline image, then you stamp the leaf, then you stamp the poinsettia petals, and then you stamp the stamens with this tiny little stamp here. So these are the steps that I've done beforehand. Step 1, Step 2 with a leaf, Step 3 with the petals, and Step 4 with the stamens. And now I want to colour my petals, and that's the whole reason for using this much thicker cardstock. I'm using an aqua painter, and having stamped the 4-step stamping method, I'm just filling in with my aqua painter. Squeeze a bit of water through the brush so I can clean the brush, and then pick up the next colour ink, which is Old Olive. Then last of all, a Daffodil Delight. I'm going to colour in my little stamens, and then I stamped some more so that I could give the front of my flowers a bit more dimension. Let's use that pen and colour it in. So now we'll bring back our base, and we're ready to glue our window frames on. So the best thing to do is put a ruler up there, so make sure that's straight. And then we can pop our window frames on there. So I think that's about right. Then you just put your sticky strip or double-sided tape just along the score line of each roof. I've already pre-done it here. Now you want to burnish all your score lines. Lastly, you need a bridging piece to join these two sides together, and this measures 3/4 of an inch and scored in half at 3/8 of an inch. So in centimetres, that's roughly 9.5 centimetres and by 2 centimetres and scored at 1 centimetre. So we'll attach it to one side and then bring this over, and hopefully that will join up. Nicely to give you a nice crisp edge. Then we need to burnish our lid at the bottom. Make that square and take this off so we can then assemble our roof. And before we completely close it, we need this tip-top taupe dotted lace ribbon. We'll cut a length of that. So I've cut off about 10 inches. And then tie a knot on the bottom. This last flap is a bit tricky. It's a bit fiddly. Open that up, pull my ribbon down, take the sticky bit off, and then tease that into the roof here. And from the bottom, pinch the sides together. So this is where the box opens, so the front of my box will be the opposite side of that. So turn it around, and then I want my flowers to go there, so I'll attach it with a glue dot. I don't want the flower to extend beyond the base of the box. I don't want the glue dots to show on the reverse side if you're looking at it from the other side. So the opposite side will have the flower also on the base. And then these opposite sides will have the flower coming down like that. Lastly, we need to make this little tea light holder for the middle, so that your tea light just doesn't slip and slide around. So that measures 2.5 by 2.5 inches, and in centimetres that's 6.3 by 6.3. So you score it at ½ an inch all round. Cut the flaps on opposite ends. Might want to just cut a little V. blue dot. In the middle, and there's your lantern finished. So I hope you've enjoyed today's tutorial and that you'll have a go at making one yourself. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back with the third episode of my Countdown to Christmas series next Wednesday. Thanks for watching.